Hello again, everybody, friends, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Got a massive order of goodies that came in the mail. We're gonna bust into these boxes, show you what I got, and talk about a new style of fishing that I'm about to start partaking in. This is Heavy Z Fishing. Okay, got 2 boxes from Tackle Warehouse, 1 box from 6 Cents Fishing, and 1 more item here behind the camera from 6 Cents Fishing as well. We'll start with just this box from the 6, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's in here. So, if you're like me, so I kayak fish, right? That means I'm having to haul my rods inside of the truck with me. That's currently how I do it. I don't have a trailer yet. Maybe one day I'll have a kayak trailer with some rod tubes built on it or something like that. But as of right now, my rods are transported in the interior of the truck. And if you ever do that, then you know how frustrating it can be. Rods getting tangled up, line getting tangled up on other lures, yada, yada, yada. Rod sleeves, right? Gotta have rod sleeves. Well, nobody makes a good rod sleeve. I've had them just the carbon fiber looking ones that are that plastic whatever kind of material, and the rod tip always breaks through the tip, and it just, your eyes getting caught on everything. If you don't have a sack for your treble hook baits, they get caught on them. Well, supposedly 6 Cents has solved that with these, and these are supposed to be snag resistant. Yep, snag resistant. Protect your line, protect your guides, organize color codes. Yep, snag resistant to hooks, which is awesome. So I take 8 rods with me, max on the kayak. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bait casters and 1 spinning sleeve. So I'm curious about this. Oh. Waterland sunglasses. Scan it for 10% off. Waterland, they do make badass sunglasses. I will say that. I just don't like paying for them. I like these. Cheap, 20 bucks on Amazon. Because I lose sunglasses. Anyway, we're not talking about sunglasses today. Right now we're talking about rod sleeves. So let's check this out. So this is for the spinning setup. And man, oh man alive. So it's almost like a nylon, like some of your fishing gloves, your waterproof gloves, neoprene maybe. It feels like a knee sleeve, like a lifting knee sleeve or an elbow sleeve. So maybe it's neoprene, but that's dope. And that's gonna fit over the spinning rod nicely. See, 6 Cents logo, nice lanyard with a nice, looks like you can adjust it. You can, love that. Absolutely love that. So that's the spinning one. And then let's break out one of these bait casters real quick. I'm really digging the style and how these feel. So there you go, 6 Cents, and these are all, I got all the same color. I forget what kind of camo color they call this, but dope, really dope. So we'll throw one on later. Made a big order on Tackle Warehouse. A lot of overtime, worked in the past month, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna spend a little bit and get me some good stuff. So we'll start with small box number 1, break in to that. The type of fishing that I'm starting to get into is bigger swim bait fishing and glide baits, right? That's a whole new world. I've done a little bit of it. I've always liked throwing swim baits, you know, around 4 to 6 inch swim baits. Nothing too crazy, like the 6 Cent Sweep, the soft plastic one. That's about as big as a swim bait as I've gone. But so I bought 3 different sizes of swim baits and a couple and 1 more smaller version, which is what is in this box. Now I've had these before and I thoroughly like them. These are the X Zone Mega Swimmers, 5.5 inch. Really dope swim baits. I got 2 packs or 4 packs, 2 colors. I got one in I believe this is Brim, and then the other one is Green Pumpkin Blue Flake. So there's your Green Pumpkin Blue Flake. there's your brim. I've had a few of these before and I really like them. So there you go, 4 total packs. And then to fish that, like usually I do a swim bait hook, like an Owner Beast Flashy Swimmer, but I wanted to change it up. So I saw these guys. These are war baits, neck breakers. And it's basically a jig head, but the head of the bait stands alone, moves freely. And they're all 1/2 ounce. It's as big as they had. 1/2 ounce with a 6/0 hook, I believe. And we got green pumpkin, and then we got raw, okay? So what I'm gonna do, live and direct here, let's take one of these green pumpkins out. We'll rig one up and see how it actually, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. Well, I think it's gonna work fine. I know it's gonna work fine. I just don't know if it's gonna get bit. It should, theoretically. So there's your neck breaker. See the head? It just kind of free floats. So that is gonna be a really, really awesome way to fish this swim bait around a lot of the standing timber that I fish at some of my lakes, Lake Palestine, Lake Fork, a lot of standing timber, stump fields. This thing is just gonna, it's a moving bait that you can bounce around and get it up off the bottom a little bit. And we're gonna put a 5.5 inch green pumpkin blue Mega Swimmer from X Zone on there. Oh man, that is dope. That's really dope. Awesome, perfect. There it is. So there it is. That's what you got. That's what you're left with. 5.5 inch on a 1/2 ounce. Oh my goodness, that's gonna get smoked. So, and then we've got some other stuff in here, line and stuff. So we're gonna be throwing this on the 7.6 heavy veneer rod from 6 Gill, and we're gonna pair this up. I'll show you copolymer, 17-pound copolymer line. So that, I'm really digging that. I'm actually digging that a lot. I've been wanting to get in, and that's a bigger profile bait. I mean, you're talking 6 inches. So I'm really liking that. I'm liking that a lot. So that's what's in that box right there. Oh no, wait, actually there's more. Holy mackerel. So another swim bait that I've thrown before in the past is these are all soft swim baits I'm talking about now, is the 6-inch Optimum Boom Boom swim bait that I've just thrown on a 8/0 Owner swim bait hook. Well, I saw these and I had to have one. This is the 8-inch in Ghost Minnow by Optimum Boom Boom. Look at that hunk of plastic. And I think these are like, they're not as expensive as you think. I think they're $10 a piece. I don't know, doesn't say. Dude, but we got to break out into one of these. So this is probably going to have to be thrown on a 10/0 hook, I imagine, which I have some. I have 10s and 12s. Holy Toledo, dude. Now that is a hunk of plastic right there. Wow, but look at that. Look at the color. Just look at that. Does it give the weight? How much this thing weighs? Holy cow, 3.2 ounces. Swim bait hook, 12/0. 12/0 or larger, 7'6" to 8 foot extra heavy, open water, 25-pound fluorocarbon. Holy smokes, I don't know. That, whoa. Dude, 12/0, really? He wants to go a 12/0 hook? I don't know, I might be able to get away on a 10/0. Might be able to get away on a 10/0. So man, I had to have a couple of those. All right, so that is that box. So we've got the X Zone swimmers, 5.5 inch. We got the war baits, neck breaker, which I am thoroughly digging. Yeah, that's gonna get smoked right there. Dude, that looks so delicious. Now, we're going into the big one. Big swim bait game. That's what we're getting into. And we got, oh my goodness, where do we start? Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, this is so for instance, okay, so throwing these bigger swim baits, you need a bigger rod, bigger line, and bigger reel. You want a little bit more power, a little bit more torque for these bigger baits. So, in saying that, you need big reels, and then you need a big rod. Let's just start right here with the rod. All right, so this is what I'm gonna be throwing my big soft swim baits on, like that 8-inch Boom Boom you just saw. I've got some giant 316 swim baits, maybe the Baca Burrito. This is my first ever 6 cents rod. I have a lot of rods. This is a brand new one. This is the Lux. It is a 7'10" extra heavy fast, 20 to 50 pound line, 1/2 ounce to 5 ounce baits. And if you've never bought a rod from 6 cents, I already took it out of the box when I got it in. It comes in its own little custom rod sleeve. And this thing is freaking dope. And it is beautiful. I mean, if you don't know 6 cents, you know, all they make is quality. Everything that they make is quality. Nothing breaks, good hardware, hooks, good everything. Now, we'll see about the rod, but I mean, just look at how beautiful that is. And that sucker right there, yeah, that's a heavy rod for sure. Now, the only thing I don't like about it, so far right now is, like, I'm going to be slinging heavy baits on here. It doesn't have a very long handle. I'm used to the bigger swim bait rods having like a 2-foot handle, 19 to 24-inch handle, so you can kind of tuck it up under your arm a little bit, right, and get more leverage. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So there's the rod. And then with a bigger rod, you need a bigger reel. So I bought 2 Daiwa Tatula 200s. I am a Daiwa man to the day I die. And I didn't go with 300. We'll see if I made a mistake. Smooth. And I got these in 7:3 to 1 gear ratio. Check it out, man. It's got a good size handle. I think that handle is 100 millimeter. I'm not sure. But man, it is just, that is great. Deep spool to hold a lot of that bigger line. Man, the Tatula series is just fire. And what we're gonna do, we are gonna slap this Tatula on here. Oh my goodness, and it just looks great. The coloring of this thing, the rod and the reel together. I think I might have to put a little bit of a bigger handle on that. I don't know, that's not too bad, we'll see. But check it out with the reel. Dude. So there it is. That's going to be slinging big baits right there. But we got 2 of those. One to go on here, one to go on the Finier rod for the war baits. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And to pair that up, I'm going to be throwing my swim baits on copolymer line, which is a fluorocarbon polymer fused together. I've had good success on it in the past, and it's really cheap. So this is 17 pound. This is P-Line CXX extra strong, and it's cheap. These are 600 yard spools. I think you can get these for 15 bucks. You could get 600 yards. So that's what we're gonna do the war baits on. We're gonna go 20 pound Berkeley Fluoro Shield on the 6 cents rod here. All right, swim baits, glide baits. I have another rod. I have the Dobbins Fury 8-foot swim bait rod with the Daiwa Lexa 300 on that. That's for, I have a big like 3 ounce Ducket swim bait on there right now. But we've also got, some more goodies. We got 3 other goodies. So starting out, I don't know much about glide baits. So I went with the first one, which is a River to Sea S-Waver tactical bassing. You can get these fairly cheap, and I think these are like 6.5 inches, 1 5/8 ounce. So technically you could throw this Finier rod just fine. Wow. Dude, look at that. Huh? Look how dope that is. That's gonna be a lot of fun to throw right there. This is the Terminator color, right? Wow. Dude, that's great. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous bait. All right, next, before I run out of battery, this is from Bait Sanity. This is a shad slow. So this is another big glide bait here. Holy mackerel. Box, and then it comes in a tube. Look at that, that's sick. Look at the packaging on this. This is the Antidote Glide, but I think this is like 7.5 inches, like almost 3 ounces. Big glide bait. I don't know what rod I'm gonna throw. This one I'll probably throw on that Dobbins Fury because it says it's a heavy rod, but it's got more of a moderate action on it. Oh wow, you gotta put your hooks on yourself? See, I'm new to this. Yeah, all right, so I gotta put my hooks on myself, but it does come with hooks, and it's This package is all, I'm not gonna rip it out of there just yet. I don't wanna lose the hooks. But you can see the hooks are down there, but look at that. That's their shad pattern. So that's dope. That's gonna be a lot of fun to throw, to try. And then last but not least, in here from ABT, we have the Suicide Shad. Oh wow, look at that. Huh? Look at that glide bait. Now I don't remember how long this is. It looks like about 6.5 inches, probably 2.5 ounces. That's on the Suicide Shad by ABP. ABT. Wow, that's dope. Good, big, solid hooks. Man. I'm gonna... This is gonna be a lot of fun figuring this stuff out. I've never really... Alright, well I'm already seeing something I don't like here. I don't know if that's a paint chip. Looks like that might be a paint chip. I don't know if you could tell right around this area, a couple of... It looks like almost a sticker, but I think that's a paint chip, and I'm not happy with that. It could be a hook rash. For a $75 lure, I think is what I paid for this, and it came out of the box with chip paint. It's not good. I mean, it's gonna chip anyway, but anyway. So there it is. That's, the box is empty. The box is empty. So that's all the goodies that we bought. But now, since we're sitting right here, let's check out, let's put a rod sleeve. Let's put a 6-inch rod sleeve on. Yeah. Oh wow. Doesn't quite, not quite long enough for the 710. But she'll get there. Well, hey, there it is. Doesn't quite make it all the way down the rod. It gets about to the last eye there, but man, it's pretty dope. Why is that so short? I don't know. But hey, that's going to get the job done. I like it. And we'll see how snagless they really are. Okay, so that's it. That is it for this video. I appreciate you stopping by and watching this almost 30-minute video of just me spending too much money on fishing stuff again. But hey, you only live once, right? So now I get to put all this stuff up and start spooling some rods and reels and getting this stuff together to hit the water this weekend. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Dylan Zamalik from Heavy Z Fishing, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.